Wouldn't it be nice to make money from the comfort of your own bed? I know I've had that thought, and I'm sure many of you watching have had the same one too. And with the internet at our fingertips, this generation is full of people who can make their salaries completely online. There are 4 ways to make money online. I'm going to take you through all of them today. The first is the least effective, and the 4th is the most bang for your buck method that we should all be striving to get towards. So without any further ado, the first way you can make money online is by selling your services. Websites like Fiverr and Upwork give freelancers a platform to monetize their skills globally. Video editors, voiceover artists, musicians, or anyone who has a skill that can be monetized can put themselves on one of these websites. So if you have a skill that people would be willing to pay you for, this could be a great opportunity. Even if you don't have a digital skill yet, there's really no excuse. With the internet these days, you can find a tutorial and learn about anything online in a matter of days. To show you how simple it is to get started, I thought I'd do it myself. I took to Fiverr and made an account, setting up a store where I sell YouTube thumbnails for $10 each. It's only been a few days, so I haven't gotten any sales yet, but it's super easy to get started, and I'm not that great at making thumbnails. I just know a little bit of Photoshop, so I can manage to get by. The pros of selling your service are as follows. It allows you to monetize something that you enjoy or you're good at. It's easy to get started. All you have to do is learn the basics of a skill. And if you're one of the top freelancers in your area of expertise, you can really make a full-time income selling your services. Here are the cons. Oftentimes, people go for the highest rated sellers, and if you're just starting out, it can be hard to find customers. It's hard to scale. As a freelancer, you only have so much time in a day, and you can't sell to multiple people at once. And ultimately with freelancing, it's active income. You're trading your time for money, and when you're not doing your job, you're not making any more money. The second way you can make money online is by selling physical products. With selling physical products, you can go down one of 2 routes. The first route is selling things that you own yourself or you bought to flip for a profit. And this method works fine for a lot of people, and I've done a lot of Facebook Marketplace flips myself. The big drawback to this one is stock. If you have one shirt and 15 people want it, you can only really give it to one person if you're holding it yourself. This is where selling other people's products can come in handy. And the best way to sell physical products online is as follows. Set up an online store using Shopify and market it using Facebook or Instagram ads. On your store, sell a product that you think will have a good market and high profit margins. You don't need to own this product. And when you get sales for your product, order that product from a cheaper supplier online like Alibaba, and then ship the product directly to the consumer. This is a method known as dropshipping. It was an oversimplified explanation, but that's basically how it works. Here are the pros of selling physical products. You can scale the business and sell to lots of people. It's very easy to advertise. People know what they're buying when they buy a physical product. And it's pretty close to passive income. Once you set up a dropshipping store, it's not too hard to maintain. Here are the cons. The products you're selling have to be in good condition, and you can't sell anything below your standard. You can run out of stock. There's not an infinite amount of what you're selling. Shipping, handling, and import fees will take away from a lot of your profit. The third way you can make money online and to step up from physical products is selling digital products. Digital products like ebooks, courses, and apps are great because once you set them up, there's no cost to redistribute or reproduce, and you can sell them an infinite number of times. Successful e-product companies tend to have some of the highest profit margins on the market. For example, Adobe has a subscription-based software service which checks 2 big boxes. They get paid monthly by their customers, and they have a software that can be reproduced, redistributed, and sold an infinite amount of times. Here are the pros to selling digital products. Once you've made it, you can reproduce and redistribute it infinitely with no extra cost. You rarely have to check up on it at all, and this really is passive income in its truest form. There are a few cons to keep in mind with this, however. People are less likely to buy digital products. Think about the last 10 things you've bought online. How many were physical and how many were digital? Most likely you order more physical products online than digital, so the market is also smaller for digital products. It can be hard to stand out. These days it seems like everyone has a course, and it can be hard to make yourself a name. However, the cons I just mentioned can be eliminated and turned into your strengths if you master this 4th and final way of making money online. This will really 10x the growth of your first 3 streams if you have this one down strong. And that is attention. The biggest online influencers are paid for the amount of eyeballs they have watching, and with all the different social platforms out there, there's multiple paths to success. When you have an audience, you make money in a few different ways. Your baseline income typically comes from ads shown to your audience. You can also take on paid sponsorships to promote a company or brand. And most importantly, with an established audience, you can market whatever you're already selling to a wider group of people. The pros of using eyeballs to grow your brand are: The scale is almost unlimited. You can always try to grow your audience to even more people. You can build loyal customers through your personal brand that might buy multiple things from you. The sales of all your other products and services online will skyrocket if you have an audience of people who trust you. And most importantly, it's fun. Creating content is probably the most enjoyable out of any of these methods, and if you can make some money off it, why not? There are a couple cons, and I expect that these are pretty obvious. The first is that just making money from ad revenue is very unstable. To turn it into a steady stream of income, you need things like sponsorships and affiliate links. The second is that everyone and their cousin is trying to make it big online. If you want to stand out, you need to find a way to separate yourself. I heard a quote once that said, "You either have to be the first, the best, or different." And that really stuck with me. So hopefully it makes you think about how you want to grow your influence. Thank you for watching. I've realized that these videos of me sitting and talking at the camera are kind of boring, and I don't know if I'd watch them myself. I have some big plans for how I'm going to change up my videos, so please subscribe because I don't want you to miss that.